Wrestling, when I broke into the business, was a joke. You had to fit the cookie cutter mold of what men wanted to see on the screen that had nothing to do with athleticism or ability. It was really taboo that I wrestled dudes. But I'm bigger than the man, so what's the issue?
Out of the corner. Oh! High risk is right. Oh my goodness! By his ears. Oh!
Let's be real. Wrestling is entertainment. I'm just a wrestler and I just want to wrestle. I don't care what your gender is.
Oh!
But I also care when people get upset that it's man versus a woman, because I feel like I fought for that right.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Queen of Extreme.
When I was younger, I wanted to be a boxer, and my mom didn't want me to because she thought I'd break my nose, but wrestling was fake. So I was blown away that there was a pro wrestling school in nowhere, Prince George, BC. Like, what are the odds? My mom took me to go check it out. And we walked in there to see this 350-pound man with a mohawk and no shirt on. And my mom says to me, "Are you sure you want to be here?" Me and her had a good talk about it. They were willing to let me train in the ring as long as there was parental consent. The day after my 14th birthday, I literally had my first class. So my first wrestling character was under a mask. Pyro, worse gear, like it was just very backyardy. Because I wrestled dudes all the time and I was quite young, my trainer said to me, "They don't want to hit you and it looks bad. So hit them a couple times and they'll change their tune." When I hit people, it's pretty solid. Wrestling means so much to me. I have literally given my body to this.
Oh! When they're finally on the same page, and oh my goodness! Oh no! Through the chair!
I live for it. While I'm in that ring, I'm bigger than the average person.
Tonight I have another point to prove, because that's what I do. Get him, Riea!
Straight out of your nightmares, Riea Von Slasher.
When a crowd is chanting your name and is so invested in what you're doing, or really wants you to get up, or really wants you to fight back, you feed off of that.
And is she thinking, Hurricane Rana from the top?
Without wrestling, I'm just your average person working a normal job, and I never wanted that for myself. I struggled with mental illness. It became a therapy for me, and there was times where I can honestly say wrestling saved my life. I am my own worst critic, and I always find it funny because, you know, you'll have a match. People, "Oh, wow, that was a good match," but shut up, it sucked. What I need to do to put on my best show, get out of my own head would be the answer. I don't think I've ever put on my best show because there's always something you could have done better. There's always something that could have gone smoother. It's great to always push you to want to be better, but when are you satisfied? It's kind of a double-edged sword there, so. Is there an end? I think my body needs an end of in-ring.
Open your eyes, Riea, open your eyes! Oh my goodness!
Will I always be around it in some capacity? Yes.
And the Queen of Extreme, she's fired up. Oh no! No!
At this stage of my life and my career, I just want to leave the next generation, with better opportunities and better learning, or being treated better. I feel like it's gotten a lot better, but I want to make sure my area is taken care of. What does my husband think about me being a wrestler? Well, I am married to Riea Von Slasher, so.
The one, the only, Riea Von Slasher.
You know, we make it work.